What I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint my hand black and gold.
I've got my notepad, I've got my pen. The whole room's been bathed in warm light. It's not exactly what I had in mind.
That's when the issue happens.
And then I was getting frustrated.
Welcome back. Jeez. Over then.
I feel like I'm too staged.
It's been a while since I've vlogged. Welcome back everyone. We're super excited to be back this year. We've got some really awesome plans for this year, this season. So our prompt for today is style swap. So we have Cat and Harry's style that we're trying to mimic. And so we define Cat and Harry's style as clean and
it's like polished. They have a lot of like details in it.
Yeah.
They have usually a black background.
yeah. That's what we're gonna try and do today.
So this week is style swap. So what I'm doing is I've got my notepad, I've got my pen, and I'm gonna start writing down some ideas to just get the ideas out there. The idea here is to try to give myself a little bit more time to think of it, to help it to be a little bit more polished in the end. So since this week I'm supposed to be copying Ethan and Kyla's style, I went with a bit more of an introspective piece. It's something that I've done before, but this one is hopefully a little bit different. I want the shot types and the production value to be better. I've got a script that I've typed out. It's all on my phone. This is where I like to do most of my work.
We've been given Michael's style, which over the last couple of videos have been kind of a humor, comedic feeling style. So this week, that's what we're going for. We're going for a really fun, lively, bit more jokey opposed to our more serious videos that we've done in the past.
So after a lot of discussion, Harry and I have decided that we really want to focus on potential problems that photographers may face and turn it into a comedic skit.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint my hands black and gold like Cat and Harry did. We're trying to combine their main videos, or the ones that we remember the most from Cat and Harry, into one. So elements like featuring a knife, featuring gold hands, and macarons. So I'm realizing I need to wait until it's all dried before I can actually try and take it off. Otherwise all of the paint just smudges.
Yeah.
I don't know how Cat and Harry did this so well.
A big part of the video that I want to play with is this sort of animated background texture thing that pops up behind text. Just having texture in the background just makes a big difference for whatever reason. I can't exactly describe why, but you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just about to start watching a video so that I can learn how to use After Effects to do it instead of purchasing it, because I noticed on Shutterstock that you totally can purchase it, but I don't want to spend any money. So this is the way that I'm going to do it. If you put a little bit more effort in, you don't have to spend any money.
So we've just had a little meeting with each other and we've decided what we want to do for our first opening sequence, which is going to start off with these phones, and now we need to actually begin doing the skit and filming, which is a little bit stressful just because I don't know how confident I am in front of a camera doing a skit, but yeah, I'll be fine.
We've been at it for a solid 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours maybe.
And I feel like we're not even close to done. I don't even understand, like this doesn't look very good.
I don't think it looks too bad.
So as you can see, I'm trying to set up lighting for the shot. It's not exactly how I wanted it to look. I wanted to play with orange, obviously, with warm light. And so, unfortunately, that means that the whole room's been bathed in warm light. But this is the setup that I'm using. I'm going to be standing over here, doing my thing, and we're going to get a couple of shots from around the room.
Alright, so I'm trying to stick away from Kyla at the moment because she's very goldened up.
And now we're gonna do filming. We've got our setup, which is just like 2 black boards, and then we've just got the macarons and a knife.
So as always, we are pivoting as we go. So I think we're going to start with the knife, which we've already got on the table at the moment. Do a shot where I'm just going to lift the light up and then bring it away. Change angles and then get Kyla to come in with the hands, and then we'll move into the macarons.
We've done most of it, so I'm going to sit down now, put together a quick little edit, I just used my world famous recording booth. If you don't know where my recording booth is, go back and watch the Halloween special. But now, time to get into some editing.
We just got back from shooting. We didn't really get a chance to get much of the behind the scenes like we usually would do because Kat was the actor
I was the actor,
and I was filming. So
and then I was getting frustrated, but it's alright.
yeah, so we kind of just we did what we needed to do. We didn't really have time to.
We didn't want to
put it on.
prolong how long it was going to take.
So I hope you guys like this one. It's definitely different. It definitely pushed us a little bit. And
Stretched our creativity for sure.
yeah, enjoy.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Welcome everybody to Expedition 227 in 2022. We made it!
We got there.
Woo! And not only did we make it, but you made it. It has been a long 2 years stuck inside, not being able to do much. That's where Expedition came from. That's where we started. We're so grateful for everybody joining us.
We left off last year with our prompt, which was style swap. And we actually got the idea for the prompt from our friend Tamlin, so massive shout out to Tamlin.
Shout out Tamlin. But if you have any ideas that you'd like to see implemented in future videos, put them in the comments below, because we would love to hear what ideas you've got.
I think we also need to shout out Jessie,
Oh,
Yeah,
Jessie!
shout out Jessie.
Massive shout out to Jessie.
who Harry and I had the pleasure of meeting at a wedding last week or something. She was amazing. So hi Jessie.
Hey Jessie! You are the best.
We appreciate the support.
We do.
Absolutely. You make all of this happen. Who's going to go first? Should we go this way along the...
Yeah.
We can start.
Actually,
All right,
Sounds good. I hope you guys like it. We had a lot of fun doing it, but enjoy.
I'm excited.
I'm
Super
so
pumped.
excited.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Nice.
Can I just say,
good.
we have all been there and done that before. I've done it so many times. The amount of times
Oh,
that I've
yeah.
had to run to Office Works
Yeah.
to
Like,
buy
actually?
SD cards last
I've never
minute.
experienced it.
Really?
I remember...
I've done it at least 4 times.
That was one of my favorite ones you actually done.
Same.
Like,
There was
Same.
So much
you guys
effort.
did
Yeah.
really
But
well.
that extra
Half
effort-
the time.
Yeah.
You can totally see. The first thought I thought of was like, yeah, this is going to be
Yeah.
a big year.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Just like the cinematics of it all. I love that you use a gimbal, your new gimbal as well.
First
Yeah.
video with a
Definitely
gimbal.
see that.
Nice.
I love it.
Like the
Yeah.
graphics that came up.
Yeah, that was
clever.
super impressive,
Bit of
super clean.
sound design going
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
As well.
We
It
played
pretty
pretty
much
hard.
like any sound that was in it. I mean, there were a few, like, it wasn't perfect, but
That's alright.
any of the sound in there was sound design, so none
Yeah,
of that
right.
was
It
like.
was all
That's
Foley.
awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's really awesome.
Oh,
Well done, guys.
great job,
Impressive.
guys. Very
Cool.
That's
impressive.
our Michael video.
That's my video done by Kat and Harry. Now on to Ethan. No, just kidding. All right, so I got given Ethan and Kyla's style, which is a lot more cinematic, really nice lighting, telling a story. So I did my very best to emulate these guys who are awesome at it. And I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. I tried a few different techniques and pushed myself a little bit, and I think it worked. So, all right, we ready?
We're ready.
For as long as I can remember, I've always loved telling stories. I mean, what's not to like about stories? The characters, the voices, the personalities and lessons, the escape from the mediocrity of the mundane to a different place.
Now, I haven't always been good at telling stories. I used to write these little books that I'd make my parents read. And even now, my storytelling ability isn't quite what I'd like it to be. But it's in the struggle that the storyteller finds the real story. Their own. And as much as escaping to someone else's story can provide the breathing room you need to keep stepping forward, embracing your own story, with all its highs and lows, is perhaps the greatest story of all. Because you are living it. And if you don't like where you're at, remember, every good story begins with change. You are the protagonist, not just another witness who stands idly by. Your dreams, your passions, your loves, your desires, they all tell the story of you. And that's a story worth hearing.
Whoa.
Dude,
I'm getting goosebumps, man.
Holy
So
crap.
good. I made me feel something.
Yeah.
You?
I felt something. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I
That
could
was really
tell that you thought about your lighting in
Yeah.
all those shots. Like you can tell the difference between that and I guess like some of your other work. Like
Yeah.
you've thought about every single shot with your lighting,
Yeah.
and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, 100%. That's honestly, that's my favorite video that you've ever made.
I
This is
think
really
as well.
interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's sort of-
And like
I
I didn't know what our style was, and then like we start watching it, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
I see.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
you guys have
That
just
was an
smashed
amazing
it out of the
job.
park.
Thank
like,
you.
Seriously. Yeah, no, you guys did amazing.
Now, without further ado, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Take it away from the corner.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, dude.
3, 2, 1.
Are you sure that your week wasn't comedy? That was so good.
I didn't realize it was funny until it was
Literally,
Yeah,
like, it's just like all of these elements of every video these guys are
Yes, we were trying to copy, and then it turned into like, why don't we just get like all of our favorite Cat and Harry like photos and videos that they've done, and like all of their really awesome ideas, and try and put them together. And like,
but it was hard because it had to be a video.
yeah,
Most
yeah,
of those were photos.
yeah.
That's so
And like,
good.
we didn't end up, like when we actually shot it, we didn't mean for it to be like a making of the pistachio macaroons, but when I edited it, I just like put it on the timeline, and I was like, this kind of worked. It kind of like goes in sequence really
Oh.
well.
I love my favorite part was the hand chopping. Of the
Yeah.
It's just like, now it's the golden hand,
I
but the
know.
gold's not on the same,
Yeah.
and it's the knife, and then it's just like, that was flippin' awesome. What a great start to February. What a great start to the year. I told you this year's gonna be good. I told you. And now you've seen the proof. I believe that it is my turn to give a prompt this week. And that prompt is monochromatic. Thank you so much for coming along with us, jumping along with us. You can jump if you want. Like, subscribe, follow us on the socials, do all of those awesome fun things. Seriously, comment any ideas that you have that you would like to see us do. We would love to do some of your ideas.
Or even just their favorite video.
Or even just your favorite video. Just leave us a comment.
Just comment.
We will respond, I promise. We're not that busy. No, but thank you everybody, and have a good one. I'll see you later.
Reason for